Ghor Province in central Afghanistan, one of the country's more secure regions and also one of its most remote. Tucked away among these shimmering turquoise red mountains hides one of Afghanistan's most ancient treasures, the Minaret of Jam. In the sleepy Ghor capital of Shahrak, the local people are proud of their iconic monument. They've even built a replica. But the minaret's position at the centre of an ancient Islamic civilization means it has far-reaching symbolic significance.
منار جام خو معلوم دار است که مهم است یک از آثار تاریخی ولایت غور هستند که برای مردم غور نه تنها برای مردم غور یک افتخار باشه بلکه در افغانستان برای افغانستان افتخار است.
The 100-kilometre route between Shahrak and the site of the minaret is in poor condition. Even allowing 10 hours to reach it still wasn't enough. At the city limits, road turns to dust, dust to jagged ravine, and ravine, on occasion, to river. Just to give you an idea of the treacherous road conditions here, we have 5 Humvee vehicles, and we've just experienced our third puncture, this time to our vehicle. So we're going to stop now and take a look. In spite of the road conditions, the drive offered a unique window into rural Afghanistan. The Ghor countryside, with its rolling hills, green valleys and pocketed communities, is as stunningly picturesque as it is remote. The people here live a quiet existence, more concerned with farming their livestock than the war that embroils other parts of the country. After a grueling 10 or 11-hour journey, we finally made it to where we're going to set up camp for the evening. We're still 10 or 15 kilometres away from the Minaret of Jam, but we'll continue on tomorrow morning. So it's been an epic trip. We finally made it here. We're at the Jam Gorge, where the Hari River and the Jam River meet, and the minaret is right at the crossroads of those two rivers, which should be just around this corner. And there it was, looming 65 metres out of the gorge, the Minaret of Jam, the second tallest ancient minaret in the world, and an 800-year-old testament to the architectural prowess of a bygone empire. The minaret was built in the late 12th century by the Sultan Ghiyath al-Din, who was head of the Dharad Empire, which stretched from the border with Iran through Afghanistan into parts of Pakistan and up to Bengal in India. It's thought that the minaret marks the city of Firozkoh, the Ghurid summer capital, known nowadays as the lost city of the Turquoise Mountain. Looting and river erosion have laid waste to many of the architectural relics that would have given more of an insight into this ancient city. However, this artist's impression gives some idea as to how Firozkoh may have looked. The Mongols sacked the city in the 13th century. The reason they left the minaret standing is a mystery. About halfway up the minaret is this incredible turquoise tiling, and all down the sides is kufic script, which is an ancient form of Islamic calligraphy. It's incredibly beautiful. Inside the minaret, 2 staircases in the form of a double helix lead from bottom to top. Some 800 years ago, mullahs would have climbed these steps and delivered the call to prayer to the city below. It had been a remarkable journey, and those of us on it were privileged to witness an ancient wonder that has survived through 8 turbulent centuries. The minaret, however, is under serious threat. Emergency floodwalls have been constructed to combat river erosion, but without further preservation funding and archaeological investigation, future generations may not have the chance to witness this intricate vestige of Afghan heritage. This is Jake Tutman from Ghor for the NATO channel.